What's up, world? It's your boy Double O coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. Uh, Thank you all again for joining in with me today. Today is day 23 in the 90-day series, and I just wanted to share, again, some more inspiration for you. And I want to give you a couple poems today that I learned several years ago, 27, 28 years ago to be exact, and poems that I recite to myself whenever I'm having some issues or problems, or just when I need to uplift myself and give myself some positive talk. Number one is a poem called "If," and the poem goes: "If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, you know how haters are, right? Don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise." That's the first stanza in that poem, and I want you to check it out. It's called "If" by Rudyard Kipling. Go Google it. It'll pop up. It's a really, really great poem. I put these on on my fridge, or somewhere that I can kind of reach out to them and grab. These really I've committed to memory, but you know, I put them on my fridge, and I've taught it to my children. I've taught it to my boys, and my little girl. I'm teaching her as well. But these are things that you can do to help you throughout your day when you are feeling down or you're feeling upset. But these, poems and things of that nature really will inspire you to continue to grow and continue to go towards your dreams. One thing I've learned is that, and I believe this wholeheartedly, is if somebody else can do it, you can do it. If you see somebody else up there being successful at anything, and you have that goal or that vision in your mind, God has given you that goal or that vision, you can do it. All you have to do is put your mind to it, study, show yourself approved, and go after it. Don't think that because you see other people doing it that they didn't struggle and they didn't have hardships and they didn't have to fight against opposition. Nothing comes easy to anyone, no matter how great it looks, no matter how wonderful they are, no matter how much money they have, how many cars they got in the driveway, how big their house is. They all went through something to get there. And according to your own desires and your own dreams and your own goals, and what you're willing to go through to get there is really up to you. So, show yourself approved. Don't be afraid. Pick up some books and start learning how to become great at what you want to become, how to become the person that you want to become. If it's something to do with music, or with business, or with finance, or with real estate, or with owning, whatever it is whatever your goal is, or becoming an actor or an actress or a musician, or whatever it is that you have in your heart's desire, you can do that. But you have to dedicate yourself to it. You have to become totally 100% involved in becoming and achieving your goals. Another poem that I love very much is called "See It Through." "See It Through" is a poem that is very, very powerful, and I think I'll give you a whole poem on this one. So it goes like this: "When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet, and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim, but don't let your nerves desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, in spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hopes may seem but futile. When with trouble you'll be set. Just remember you are facing just what other men have met. But remember you are facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through." So that poem really means a lot. Say hi, Marley. Saying hello to everyone.
My tooth came out.
I'm sure everybody sees that. Yes. And you know, I let her come into these videos and see these kind of things. And it's not an interruption. Really, I want everybody to know this is real life. And your children and are part of your life. And you have to, again, like I always say, model the behavior that you want them to really practice. So it's very important that, you know, you teach them at an early age, baby, that you teach them at an early age to go after their dreams, to not be afraid. Hold on, love. To not be afraid, and to really, really understand they can do whatever they set their minds to, you know. So again, those are two poems. The first one was If by Rudyard Kipling. The second one was See It Through by Edgar Guest. Please check those out. It's very, very, very informative, very great poems that you can glean from, and you can inspire yourself every day. Commit them to memory, and say them to yourselves whenever you're up against the trouble. Meet it squarely face to face. You know, walk into that meeting, or to that interview, or to that classroom, or wherever you are. Walk in there with supreme confidence that knowing that you have the ability to become and to do it. You know, and you will. I guarantee you will conquer it if you really, really believe in your mind with all your heart that you can do it. And if you don't do it the first time, you may fall, but fall still fighting. Don't give up whatever you do. Whatever you do, don't give up. Okay? So again, join me again tomorrow, and we'll have some more inspiration for you. But really, I want you to understand that you have the capacity to do it. You have the capacity to learn. You have the capacity to do. You have the capacity to become whatever it is that you set your mind to. Thank you again for listening today. I greet you in peace. One love. Dub-O. And Little Marley is here. Bye, everybody.